Basically, because we're not friends on Facebook, his sister just told him, like, oh, tell Harry that he's totally invited to my grad party. So he sends me a text on Saturday, saying, like, hey, my sister wanted me to let you know that you're totally invited to her grad party, because you're not friends on Facebook, so she told me to tell you. Just text you. I was like, oh, cool, like, I don't... if you know me well enough, you probably know that I'm, like, weird about Facebook, and even if you friended me and everything, and, like, actually invited me, like, I might not... Well, I probably would notice, I don't know. Either way, she was, you know, she just figured, like, well, just tell Brennan to invite me. So, I get that text on Saturday, and it said, like, it'll be at 6, so, you know, come on over. And for some reason, I don't know why, I just assumed he was talking about the next day, because I got the text on Saturday, and he didn't specify that it was that day, like, he didn't say, like, it's at 6 today, he just said, like, it's at 6, so for some reason I thought that it was on Sunday, the next day. Which I also thought was strange at the time, because I thought, like, oh, that's on Father's Day, like, that's a weird day to have a grad party. So, I was just like, yeah, so in response to the text, I was like, yeah, I'll totally go to that. And he was just like, oh, yeah, okay, come on. He's like, yeah, come. And, like, at this point, like, it still didn't occur to me that it was going to be... This guy just laughed at me. That day. And, like, I told him, like a little after I got the text, it was like, at that point, it probably was, like, 6 o'clock, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. So they're all expecting me to show up, and, like, he was, like, he said that, like, they were at the thing on Saturday, like, debating whether or not they should call me, but I guess they were just like, oh, he said he was going to come. I don't know why he hasn't responded yet. Or why he hasn't showed up. So, basically, the grad party ends on Saturday, and so I'm still thinking that it's on Sunday, because I haven't seen anybody at that point, so no one at that stage was like, where were you yesterday? So, I show up to his house, to their house, expecting there to be, like, I was like at 6:30 on, Sunday. And I'm expecting there to be, like, a bunch of cars and stuff for, like, a grad party. And I was surprised, because I was like, oh, there's, like, no cars around this house. And they got, like, a big house, too, like, a big yard, so I'm expecting to hear, like, people, like, a bunch of, like, balloons and stuff, you know. Which I'm pretty sure there were the day it actually was, but I was like, oh, there's, like, nothing around. But the funny thing is right as I'm pulling up towards their driveway... You're just a maniac, dude. Is right as I'm pulling up towards their driveway... That goes to Cerulean, wasn't I already there? Where's my map? As I'm pulling up to their driveway, I see a van pulling out of it. And, like, everyone in their family is in the van. Like, the parents, Brendan, Emma, well, I don't know if I should use names. I don't know, I get weird about using people's... I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's, like, weird to use people's names in my videos. I guess it doesn't... Not that big a deal. Consent is important, though. But the whole... Okay, the whole family's, like, in this van as they're, like, pulling out. And, like, one of their cousins, too, is in this van with them. And their windows are down, and my windows are down. And as I'm pulling towards their house, they're going away. And someone in the van yells, like, oh my god, it's Harry! And I was just like, what's going on right now? So... we both, like, meet each other, like, in the middle of the road, like, with our windows are down, and I'm just like, where are you guys going? And Brendan just, like, he just instinctively knew, like, what happened. He was just like, dude, the grad party was yesterday, and I was just like, it was? This entire van, like, full of the whole family, just, like, looking at me like I'm crazy, and just, like, laughing at me, which is, like, which didn't bother me, because I was just like, oh, like, as I thought it was funny, too. But it was just like, it just made it so much better that, like, of course, like, the entire family just happened to be, like, pulling out right as I was pulling in. And the reaction was just like, oh, yeah, dude, it was yesterday, like, of course. Because I'm the type of person that totally would have shown up a day late for a grad party. But yeah, it was I don't know. I'm not that great at telling stories, I guess, when I'm doing these videos. I don't know if I made it like. I'm not that great at telling things because I get distracted by what's going on in the game. But right, why don't I heal Astrid? Like, why is that not? Why have I not done that yet? I keep forgetting. But yeah, it was just really embarrassing. I mean, it's not so much that I was embarrassed, but like I felt bad because like I don't want them to think that I'm some jackass. They're like. He was just like, yeah, Emma wants you to know you can come to her grad party. And I was like, yeah, I'll totally go. Like, and then just not show up. Like, I wouldn't do that. And they know I'm not that type of person that would do that anyway. And so it doesn't matter because like I know that they know me well enough to know that I wouldn't just say that I'm going to a grad party and then not show up just to be a jerk. But it was funny. And then like when I went back home. Because, like, I told my mom when I left, I was like, I'm gonna be going to a grad party back later. And she was like, okay. And when I drove back home with, like, my tail between my legs, and my mom was just like, what happened? And I just gave her this look. And then she just immediately knew, like, because I'm just this type of person. She just immediately was like, oh, it was yesterday, wasn't it? And I was ready to just, like, fall to the ground and just be like, I feel so bad. It's funny, though. Oh my, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I keep getting this, not that I need to apologize. For you guys, that was just instantaneous. Like, oh, I have a phone call. Boink. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I, like, input information on some website or something. I keep getting calls, like, not from the same person. Like, it's a number that has my area code, but it's like, I keep getting phone calls from, like, a different number. And it's so weird. Like, it's got the area code, like, they look like logical numbers, but it's for some reason, it's always a different number. Like, every day I get a phone call from a different number, and it's so weird. I don't know why. Do you remember? Remember what? No. Oh, God. Speaking of random phone calls. I'd rather not battle you. Right, well, Lavender Town. I'm sorry that I'm, like, sort of, like, scatty today. I'm kind of, well... I'm not talking as much anyway, because it's like my throat kind of is bothering me today. Well, it's because I've had bad allergies. Like I keep having to drink water, and it's like I really want to record, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't take very long for my voice to start getting like I feel uncomfortable when I talk for too long. But okay, I still need to go back and friggin' heal. I don't know why I haven't yet to do that. I keep forgetting. Why do I always think that ice is really helpful against water types? I don't know why. But yeah, it's because my allergies are so bad. Like if I'm weird about like how I'm talking and stuff, if I seem kind of like weird, I don't know. It's because having somewhat of a hard time talking. I don't have anything. Like I'm not sick. It's just my allergies have been bad. Because there's like, if you look outside, there's like literally like, every time it rains, there's just like pollen. Like the water, like the puddles are just like greenish yellow. It's like, it's just nasty. It's messed up. I took an allergy pill, but maybe it was the allergy pill that messed me up. I don't know. Because I took one the other day that I thought was, oh come on, I'm on a bike. I don't want to hear this music. Thank you. I took one the other day that I didn't know it was, like, a drowsy allergy pill, and I was, like, knocked out. Like, in the middle of the day, I was just, like, oh, I'm just dying here. I gotta take something. And I found this allergy medication, and it was allergy medication when I didn't know it was like, fake Benadryl or something. But, I'm just getting that. I'm not dealing with that right now. I want to find something more interesting first. There should be something down here, I think. No, not gonna talk to me. Route 12. North to Lavender Town. Who is in here? Oh, he's gonna have like a rod for me, probably. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother! I guess you like fishing. There's no doubt in my mind, no! So, I know, I'm right, yeah. Yes, just as I thought. You're a fishing fan. Take this, it's a super rod. Too cool! Yeah, you put that rod in the pocket. Wherever there's water. Remember, you can catch different Pokemon using different rods. I don't really care, though, because I have Vibode. Well, even though Vibode can't learn Waterfall, for some strange reason, I'm glad you guys were as freaked out as I was. Like, what? Vibode can't learn Waterfall in this generation? Like, no, we can't. Calcium. It reminds me of Calcifer. Ugh, damn it. I want to record more, but my voice is starting to hurt. It's like... I don't know what I can do about it. Right, this... Up special stat of 1 Pokemon. Astrid, you look cool and special. You get a stat raise. And you get a stat, and you get a stat. Alright, what's around this area? Where's the Silence Bridge? Am I close to anything of any importance? So it doesn't let me highlight the town. Not that I think that is a town, because I know where I docked at. Well, if it would do the thing. Vermilion. So what is that? Legitimately don't know. Pewter City. Well, Pewter City's the rock town. I wasn't there yet, though. Now, why can I look at that, but I can't look at... And there's Viridian. That's where the game starts. Powhatan. Cinnabar Island. Fuchsia City. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. Look at this crazy maze of nonsense. What does this say? Any tips? Look, right there, at the left side of the post. This is the left side of the post. Nothing is here. Oh, of the post, you mean? Or the post's left? Cool. Thanks, sign. Well, now anyone that comes here is going to be misled, because they're going to be like, oh, what's at the left side of the post? They'll get confused, I tell you. Move to Ashton again, why not? I really, you know, she could use it. Alright, let's look at some of these people. Frankly, no, I would not like to battle your Pikachu gang. He's got 6 Pikachus? Is that what's going on right now? Eh. Actually, I'm getting kind of tired. I don't know if that is... It was non-drowsy. I don't know. Like, the one I took the other day was like a fake Benadryl. And... Oh. And like an hour after I took it, I was like, oh, wow, I feel much better. But then I just, like, crashed. I was just like, oh, I feel much better. I just, like, passed out. Very cool. Oh, I hate that they all use this stupid double team. Ugh. There we go. I'm pretty much just gonna have to, like, wait until I'm not having an allergy crisis before I can properly... All these Pikachu are gonna be wicked weak, though. It's like, what's the point? I mean, it's a lot of Pikachus. Pikachu. No point in using that. Well, I could use Vibode, because Vibode's obviously got Ground, and Ground is, like, apparently the only good thing against electric types. That's pretty good. Oh, go ahead and flinch. And they all have berries that restore health. This guy's a troll. Oh. What else can I talk about, though? I talked about the grad story. I like, botched my telling of it, though. I could talk about... Well, I don't know if I can talk about that, because I have... For your information, I already know what the next 2 Let's Plays are that I'm going to do after this, and I'm actually really excited about them. But, for those of you that have not been to... Because everyone, whenever I ask, like, people generally... Like, whenever I say, like, oh, are you guys okay with the short, or the longer videos? People are generally like, oh yeah, we... Well, not in unison, but people generally say, like, oh yeah, I prefer them for this kind of thing, which I do too, honestly. When it comes to RPGs like this, and Thousand Year Door, like, again, like, I've pretty much justified it to death, but it kind of is just more convenient for me, and it's more convenient to not have to deal with, like, videos where it's like, just this the whole time, where I'm just battling and, like, talking about random crap. Because at least longer videos will have more in them anyway, so... the next 2 Let's Plays that I have planned, I'm not only, like, I'm really, really excited about them, because they're gonna be great to do. And it'll feel nice doing a couple of, sort of, like, they won't be short Let's Plays, but I don't know, they'll be shorter than most, I suppose. Shorter than these 2, definitely. But they'll also have shorter videos, so for those of you that have not been too fond of the longer videos, don't worry, because the next 2 that I have planned are going to be much shorter than the ones I've had recently. So, I guess there's that. I have kind of wanted to do a Zelda game, though, because I haven't done... Like, I only did Twilight Princess as, like, my one Zelda game, and I haven't done a Zelda game in a long time. But I'm not sure what game I'd do or when I'd do it. Not the next 2 Let's Plays. The next 2 Let's Plays are not Zelda games, but... Alright, screw this. Where's, Yeah, Fireball can wreck these guys, right? Yeah. Yeah. They give a crap experience, though. Yeah, go ahead and slam me. It's like a fly on my face. Get the hell out of here. I could talk about the fact that I was, because I don't know if I've really gone into too much detail about it yet. I was at this thing called the Pop Culture Expo, which was in Wilmingham, I think. Wilmington? Wilmingham? I'm not sure. It's like north of Boston. And there's actually another one, just like, I don't know why I'm like plugging these expos. There's gonna be a Comic-Con in Boston on August 8th, 9th, and 10th. And I might go to that, because I know John Barrowman's gonna be there, and he's awesome, so... Because I know him as Jack Harkness from Doctor Who, so... Yeah, they all lost, you friggin' imbecile. Wait, is this a thing? No. What is this? Like, who sets up a maze like this? Like, who put this here? Who put this here? It makes no sense. Let's see, what's... I could just cut through there, I don't care anymore, though. I do kind of remember this the first time, though. I didn't have to fight that guy. But I was at... And there's also another one... There's a Comic-Con in Rhode Island that's going to be in November. And I know Will Shatner's going to be there, so I might want to go to that one. I wish I could meet George Takei, though, but I don't know where he does those things. Well, I do, but... Well, no, I don't. Well, I could try to keep track of it, but... I just kind of wait for the wind to carry the news, you know. I'll find out about it at some stage. I already know about 2 of them. But, the one that I was at, I talked about it sort of in, oh, nice, I didn't get affected. I talked about it sort of in Thousand Year Door, but... It was pretty cool. There was a bunch of... There was a Super Smash Bros. Tournament going on during the event, which I didn't partake in because I'm kind of rusty with Melee, and that's what it was. It was a Melee tournament. Gonna learn anything, Vince? No. But the main thing that was really cool about it was, first of all, Pete Best was there. Which, if you don't know who Pete Best is, he was the original drummer of the Beatles before they kicked him out because he's not really that good. Maybe he's better now, but they kicked him out for Ringo. So, yeah, that's pretty much his history. I mean, I know Pete Best does some solo stuff now, as you would expect, like the Pete Best Project. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, as you would expect, again. But, what else? Yeah, he was there. And, you know, it was pretty cool meeting him. He was kind of like... Because this Popular Press... I keep calling it the Popular Press Expo. And I don't know why. Like, it has nothing to do with the popular press. And I would not want to go to an expo based on that. But the Pop Culture Expo is what it was. And, you know, you had a bunch of, like, there were, like, Game of Thrones people there. The Hodor guy, he was there. There was, like, Doctor Who stuff going on. A whole bunch of stuff like that. And then there's Pete Best at this table. And I just felt like he was kind of bitter. He wasn't really that friendly. But it's like, I don't really know what I expected. Like, I was like, I felt bad for him. Like, what is he doing here? But it was kind of cool to meet him, and I got my picture with him and everything. It was, you know, he was just not a happy man. I didn't necessarily want my picture with him, but my dad was getting his, so I can't even get around this guy. So I was like, yeah, I'll get my picture with, take one with him too, why not? Let's go to Fuchsia. Have a second Fuchsia fiasco, like, no thanks. What's up, Meg?